Welcome to the FocusHoops 2021 WBBL Trophy Final preview show. Now joined by Nottingham Wildcats point guard Chelsey Shumpert. Chelsey, first of all, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Mikey. It's a pleasure.
Obviously, you've been at the club. It's your third season now. So before we kind of get into a little bit more details, just talk about your feelings of finally making a final, what it means for you and for the club as a whole.
Yeah, it means a lot. Specifically for me, this will be my first one, even getting to play in the finals, and I'm just happy to be being able to play in the finals because I always watch it. So and being able to play in it is just a whole different experience. And as far as the club, I mean we've had like a lot of injuries this year, and this will be our first time having the full roster, and so it's exciting, and it's exciting to get to play with everyone, and look forward to it.
And talk about having everyone back. Obviously, everyone's been in that lineup, as you mentioned, but just talk a little bit about the other players in the backcourt, the likes of Mariam, Simone Tier, and how you are kind of meshed, especially with this being your second year as a little small unit, as the backcourt with a lot of familiarity with each other.
Yeah, I think that being familiar with each other is always a big help. But as far as like just your typical bringing the ball up, giving me rest here and there, and their presence will allow us to see different options and see different things that we can do on the court. And so I think it's a big deal, and I think that as Miriam grows and she looks up to us, and she asks questions, and so that's always a good thing to have a pretty good backcourt on your side as a point guard.
Obviously, you played the London Lions a couple of times this season already, not kind of come out with the results you wanted. Just talk about what you've kind of learned from those two games that you can build on going into the final.
Yeah, well, me personally, well, as a team, actually, we learned that London Lions is a tough team. They play hard and tough and with intensity throughout the whole game. So we have to be a fourth quarter team, and if anything, we just learned them two games just be there for each other and play for each other and not individually, and match their intensity.
Obviously, one of the better matchups you've had in the backcourt this year is with Shanice Norton-Beckford, who obviously has been playing really well. Just talk about some of the challenges she's given you personally and the team, and how you can sort of adapt to that. Now you've seen her a couple of times.
Yeah, she's a good defender. She was one of our American guards, so she really knows she knows to scout and report, and she kind of knows how to defend. So what I took away from that was just continue to not do anything just spectacular different, but just get to my spots and get to different positions that will allow me to succeed, and as far as my teammates as well.
And just talk about that a little bit more in terms of obviously getting to your spots. How do you feel your comfort within the offense has evolved, and how have you kind of grown as a player over the course of this season?
Yeah, I've grown a lot. Not only from scoring point, but I've learned to just to get teammates involved more and put them in spots. Not only just me, but put them in spots as well because we want to be a full team on the floor. And so that's hard to guard for any team is that you have different weapons. And so not just me, but just allowing myself to be visual and be smarter and just do more than score. Maybe that's assists, maybe that's rebounds, and maybe that's just being vocal. But whatever it is, just try to maintain that and try to improve each game.
As you probably said, you said you watched a lot of finals. They tend to come down the stretch a lot. So in that
Hmm.
situation, obviously you know how to take big shots. You've taken some in the past, even in your college career, not necessarily a final, but just talk about the
Yeah.
confidence that you've got of the team of being able to execute in close games.
Yeah, I've kind of since I've started playing, I've just been that person. I had the confidence in myself just to end the game. And what like if I'm down, if I'm on the court or whatever, and a wide open person is open, they can end the game. That's fine. But I like it on my shoulders just because I know me and I know that I'm going to try to get the job done.
And obviously, what would it mean to you and for the club to finally get your hands on some silverware? I know it's since you've ever come to the club, that's the one thing you've wanted to do is continue the tradition of the club in winning. So, how important is this game?
It's very important. I would say one of the most important games of my life, just because, like I said, it would be my first one, and I want to succeed in that. You know, I want to make memories. I want to have a story to tell, and then that story is in a pandemic. So why not just staple it with a trophy coming home? And like I said, it would just be one for the books, and I would just always want to tell it, and I would always want to be a part of it. So hopefully I can get the results that I would like to have.
Well, hopefully you can. Obviously, I've known you for a couple of years, and it's been great to see you grow. So, best of luck in the final, and hopefully catch up with you soon.
Thank you, Mike. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.